wanted to just check in, seeing as how 2020 is about to be over and 2021 is beginning, and just check in and see what the universe would like to share with us, possibly some advice for 2021, letting go of some things. That's kind of the feeling that I got when I was meditating. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll get some overall energy for the collective right now. Also, if you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you think this message might help someone, please share it with them. I love when you guys leave comments. I'm new to YouTube, so I'm still learning as I go. So please leave your comments as well. Okay. Okay, the first card is the Queen. Love and prosperity. Hopefully the camera is focusing. Okay, that's the first card out. Second card. The Satire. Indulgence. The Mystic Circle. Your abilities will be enhanced. Let's get one more. The Moon. You will be guided through darkness. Okay. So, for my divine feminines, the Queen card is here, sharing a message about love and prosperity. So I think that's something that everyone can look forward to in 2021, but specifically the females that are watching this reading, this is what you have been waiting for. And it's showing up here in your energy. So it's fair to say that if you're not already feeling love and prosperity, you will be. Okay? For those that are possibly or have been overindulging, that's also something that we all tend to do throughout the holidays, although this was a very challenging and different kind of year because of the pandemic. Being at home for a lot of people isn't the norm. So it's easy to overindulge, whether it's in food or even sleep. You know, you can get too much sleep. There is such a thing. So we'll look further into these energies as I clarify with the other decks. But the next card is the Mystic Circle. And this is just telling you that your intuition is going to be heightened. You know, your ability to sense things will be heightened. That gut feeling that you get will be amplified. Possibly in your dreams, possibly through signs and synchronicities. That's something that is going to be changing as we go into the new year. And finally, the last card is the Moon. So for those people who don't feel that the path is being shown clearly, that there's a lot of haze, that there's maybe some doubts, worries, confusions, just the unknown. Um, Believing that you're going to get there, but not seeing how you're going to get there. Um, you need to hold on to your faith because you will be guided through the darkness. That's what the moon is for, right? Yes, the sun illuminates and it shines bright in the day, but the moon shines at night. And so you will not be left completely in the dark. Okay? I think that there will be some things that you will come into an understanding about, a knowing. Okay? Um, let's see what else is going on with the collective. And I'm thinking about going back to doing personal readings again. Let me know if that's something that you would be interested in. I did have my regulars that would get readings, but like I said, this whole 2020 has been rather strange. Rather strange. And if you've watched any of my other readings, you know that I'm a full-time student, that I'm a mom. So I'm fairly busy anyway. But I have been seriously thinking about doing personal readings again. But this time I don't know if I'm going to have them on Vimeo. I'm not sure where I'm going to link the extendeds and personal readings and things too. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. All right, let's see what else. Let's deepen this message. Let's clarify. Let's get some more information. Card number 34, the door to personal healing and happiness. So, wow, I love to see that, right? Because we started out talking about the new year beginning, and a new year is a new door to walk through. It literally is. You'll wake up and it'll be a whole new year, an opportunity to make changes, to set new goals, and to aspire to things that maybe you didn't think were achievable in 2020 because of your circumstances. Okay, so I like that. Let's go ahead and get some tarot on the table. Okay. So far, we've got some really good changes. We're acknowledging some things that we probably need to partake less of, whether that's food or sleep or negative thinking. We're going to leave all that stuff behind us in 2020. We're going to move on to 2021 with a positive attitude and outlook, hope, and we're going to set some goals. How about that? All right. This is a new deck, but I've shuffled it a lot and it's really easy to shuffle. I can appreciate that. All right, let's see. Okay, the World is out first. The Eight of Pentacles. The Six of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. And the King of Cups. At the bottom of the deck is the Hermit. Okay. So, like I said, this is a new door to walk through. The World card is really about a job well done. The end of a cycle, being able to be in the moment and content with what has already happened. Because you remember, we can't necessarily change the past. I mean, it's gone. But I mean, we can learn from it, and we can also, again, look ahead with hope and holding on to our faith and believing that the desires of our heart will be for us. Okay? And the world crowning this reading is like confirmation that yes, in fact, this door is closing. 2020 is over. And with it, a lot of disappointment, struggle, hardship, all of those things you've endured. The world is here. You've endured it. You've come to the end of that cycle, and it's time to move on. Okay? The Eight of Pentacles speaks about work. You've put in a lot of work. You worked hard. Tarot starts with 0. When you get to 10, you start all over again. So it's these constant cycles that we're in along our journey to self-enlightenment and self-fulfillment, right? So the 8 is not far from the 10. You're still hard at work. It's not time to retire yet. It's still, it's still going to be some work left ahead that you still need to do, okay? But an 8, I'll take an 8 over, a 4 any day. It's promising. It's saying, hey, you know what? You're on the right path. Just keep going. Keep working. Okay? Because you have the things that you need, but you don't have everything that you want. That's kind of what I'm getting from this 8 of Pentacles. And then followed up by the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is the mental body. It's deciding, making a conscious decision not to take part in things that don't benefit you. You kind of been there, done that. You've seen that, okay, I've tried this, and this, and it hasn't worked out. I don't like this outcome. And so I'm going to choose to get in this boat and go to calmer waters. I'm going to turn my back on those things that don't serve me. I'm not going to continue to go round and round and possibly worrying or arguing with anyone. I know what's best for me is what the 6 of Swords says, and I'm going to go after it. Okay, I'm not going to settle for any arguing or bickering or disagreeing when you know what's best for you. I'm confident that that's what you're doing, because the next card is the Wheel of Fortune. So the fact that you decided to leave behind those negative thoughts or those things that weren't serving you. You maybe were believing things that were not true. And you come to the understanding that, those limiting beliefs were keeping you from your goals. And so the Wheel of Fortune is here to show you that, hey, it is time to move on. This is a perfect time to move on. As a matter of fact, the Wheel of Fortune is divine timing. So you had to go through what you went through. There's no doubt about that. You had to figure it out. You had to see that what you were doing wasn't working. Because if you didn't do that, you wouldn't be ready to move forward with the lessons that you learned. And you need those lessons. Because the wheel is here. Because now you're going to get to that abundance. You're going to have that clarity. You're going to move forward in that venture, or that relationship is going to the next level. This is a good card. This is good news, okay? And finally, we have the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is in our emotional body. It's a masculine energy, but it could be male or female. But the King of Cups is balanced in their emotions. They're not in their head all the time. If they need to be in their head, they will, but it's not something where they can't get out of their head, where they're their own worst enemy, or they're overthinking everything. That's not the King of Cups. The King of Cups is mature and balanced in the fact that it requires both the head and the heart. The King of Cups is able to give and receive. The King of Cups is loving, nurturing, while still being strong. So the King of Cups can be vulnerable, yet strong. He or she can allow people in without allowing others to destroy them. So that's what I get from these cards here. I'm going to do just a few more card pulls just to clarify this message and see if there's anything else that my guides want me to speak on. Okay. See if we can confirm or clarify, go just a little bit deeper into the message for you. All right, let's see what we have. Okay. Yeah. So the overall is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is like, you know what you want and you're waiting for it to come to you. You've made the decision, you've done the work, you've done the research, you're certain about what you want. You believe that you will have what you want, and you're right, it is coming in. Also came out was the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and again we got the King of Cups. So we got the King of Cups twice. I think that's important because it's just confirming that this year of 2020, you have matured. You have come into the understanding that you can't be so much on one side of the fence. You can't just be in your emotions. You can't just be in your head. You have to find a balance and some kind of harmony between the two. Okay? And for some of you, you're there. For others of you, you're almost there. Because when I look at the Four of Swords, this is someone who is contemplating. They're resting in what they already know, but they're thinking about the other things that they're dealing with. They're not stressed out. They're not worried, but they're aware. They're very aware, and they're taking the necessary time to think about those things. And because we go from the 4 to the 6, I believe for those of you who aren't there yet, you will get there, and you will understand that that 6 of Swords is absolutely necessary. It's absolutely necessary that you move away from something that you've been thinking, a way of thinking, a way of doing things. You're going to leave that behind because it's not serving you. Okay, it's not serving you. How do I know this? Because the Ace of Swords is here. And the Ace of Swords is that aha moment. It's that understanding that, okay, that's why I need to do it this way. Or if I do it this way, this is going to be the outcome. Because I've tried all these other ways and it didn't get me what I wanted. So it is going to take a new thought process, a new attitude, a new idea. And it's here. The universe is giving that to you. And it's providing you a way out with the Six of Swords. Okay? The Seven of Coins, which is here with the 8, is just a progression. You know, some of you maybe are kind of on pause when it comes to your money. You're waiting for it. You still put in the work. You have more work to go, but you will get to that 10 of Pentacles. Okay? It's coming in. That 10 is coming in. The 3 of Wands is here. You're standing on the edge looking out and you see your ships coming in. Okay? So overall, I think it's very clear and that it has been confirmed for you. 2020 is out of here. 2021 is just hours away, and you have made up in your mind that you're going to move forward. And I think that in doing so, you will be successful in 2021 in whatever it is that you are dealing with, whether it's relationship, job, family, whatever it is. I am claiming it, and I hope you are too. Again, I'd like for you to subscribe to my channel. Click the like button. You'll find all my information in the description box, as well as the link to my Etsy shop. I do make these candles by hand. They are soy candles, highly fragranted candles, high quality, and they are for sale on my Etsy shop. I would appreciate your support of my channel. Please share with a friend or family member that might need to hear this message. And again, I bid you peace and blessings, love and light. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next reading.